What's up, YouTube? Now, in order to do this video, the phone has to sit a little bit of a distance from me, and I don't have the mics on, so I hope you guys can hear me. This video is a sponsored video. They didn't tell me what to say. They just said they sent me this, or they asked me if I would mind reviewing this. And I said, sure. Could you send me a code in case anybody wants to buy it? I don't know if it's the Trakiom or the Trakiom. It's just Trakiom. This is a shooting tripod. I've seen a few videos on it, not a lot. So I haven't opened it to look at it or anything, and I really haven't seen anybody open one to show you what actually comes with it. So that's what I'm doing. I got this about 3 days ago. So here we go. Piece of foam. The tripod shooting rest. Instructions. Empty box with another piece of foam, I guess. So let's throw this back in there. Did say that I could keep it. I've always wanted a shooting rest. Like when I go down to Big E's place in Florida, you know, they have one, so I've always kind of wanted one. It looks pretty cool. Never even used theirs, so let's get to it. It feels like it's aluminum. So let's get it open. Now it's supposed to be, I think, 24 point something inches to 42 inches. So I don't have no ruler on me, but that's what we're gonna go by. These are plastic. This is aluminum. These are plastic. All right. It looks like, man, right now that it's gonna be pretty good for me to prop a gun up on and just shoot it instead of using my table. Looks like your little holders here fold down and then lock back into place. Hold it pretty steady there. I haven't opened up the instructions yet. So far it's pretty much straightforward. Now, I will tell you this. When you lock these in, it locks this too. So if I want to move this, I have to loosen it up. That's kind of stiff too, so that's good. Yeah, as soon as you start to put any pressure on it, it locks it pretty good. Yeah, it takes a lot to move it, so you're not gonna have to worry about it sliding when you put your gun on it. Now, this shooting rest also works for crossbows. I'll loosen this up. I'm hoping it's gonna let me slide it some. Yeah. Now, and it does spin around 360 degrees. It tilts. All right, so as I tighten it back down, that stops it from moving. It doesn't stop it from rocking. So this one right here, man, I'm gonna tell you, it takes the slightest pressure on these knobs to stop it from doing anything. I mean, it locks it down. So, and that's just barely turning it. It stops it from moving. All right, so 360 is right here. This little knob right here. So, yeah, just hardly anything, and yeah, and it doesn't want to move. So far so good. Again, it's plastic and aluminum, but man, it's put together kind of nice. All right, so I'm gonna tell you right now, this moves a little bit, but I think when you push these all the way in, you may have to loosen this because this puts pressure down on it too. This makes it adjustable for the, yeah, so when I go up under this, when I'm pushing, I can feel the resistance, so you probably want to loosen that a little bit when you're moving it back and forth. The slide just makes it adjustable for your bow length or your gun length. This is going to be the barrel end, and this the stock end. So let's take my Xvision here. All right, let's just lay it up here. And let's see. Yeah, so sitting in my chair. The only thing, and this is being picky, you know, like on some of your gun vices, how you have that big thing that you can roll. That's the only thing I can see that would actually make this better. Let's see. So this stops it from rotating. See if it'll let you raise it. Well, it won't let me raise it. So that means any adjustment that I do for the gun or for the crossbow will be with the legs. Now that takes care of your cant, so this and that with the legs, and it will take care of your height. Now if I want to tilt it up or down, this or that, or I can raise and lower the mounts. And I didn't once look at the sheet, so let me see if I see anything in here on something that I may have missed. Not seeing anything so far. Trying to see if I missed a way to let that up or down. And it doesn't seem like you can. So straight out of the box, it is easy to set up and use. You could literally open up the box and have it set up for your shooting preference in 5 minutes. Sturdy. I mean, it's not no thin, cheap aluminum that you think is gonna break. I know if you if you have bought any tripods for cameras or for video recording, some of those feel real cheap. This one does not. It feels sturdy. This right here, I looked it up. I think on Amazon, it's 94 and some change, roughly $95. The coupon code that they sent me for you guys gives you 10% off. I don't get nothing. I get no kickback from that. Giving my seal of approval makes no difference. I can't tell you, you know, hey, go out and buy it or not. What I can tell you is what it feels like. Do I plan on using it? Yeah, I do. When I put this gun on here, and I mean, it actually feels more secure than when I'm using my bipod and my little little phone thing that I hold the stock with. I mean, dude, I mean, when you sit it in there, I mean, it's there. There's no shaking on this. This is a lot more steady than doing this. So you guys will probably see me lower it down and shoot it. I really think that this is going to help my groups, honestly, because, man, see, the thing is, although you still have a little wiggle here, when you sit down and you put pressure on it, that, I mean, you have the minutest of movement. It's not like when I got it on my bipod. So when it's sitting here and I got a bag or whatever behind it, or that little foam block, or if I'm holding it with my hand, and you know, guys, how you get that, you still get that little bit of movement. Now, I'm not going to tell you that shooting with your bipod and your bag doesn't help your groups a lot, because we all know that it does. But when I'm sitting here with this, man, it's literally almost no movement. Now, again, you guys also know that I might spend a lot on my guns, and then I'm cheap on my accessories, right? Yeah, so I ain't gonna lie. Let's just throw it out there. I use $20 bipods. They're all knockoffs, you know. I love my sniper scopes, and I'll argue with anybody on the quality. I'm not going to tell you they're the same as $1,000 scope, but I've never looked at $1,000 scope, so I can't tell you that. But I love my sniper scopes, and as far as I'm concerned, you or anybody else can't convince me that my sniper is not as good as my Arkin, or my Athlon, or my Hawk, or whatever. I like the sniper. That's just what it is. But I'll admit that I'll buy a $3,000 gun, but I will turn around and put it on the cheap stuff. Now, as far as my groups and everything, I think I do pretty good. I think the stuff that I use is pretty good. Now, I said all of that to say, this thing is $94, $95. and I do feel the quality. I do. I'm pretty sure there's stuff out there that's made better, made way more, because I think this is a good balance between weight and usability. So would I pack this with me? Yeah. Why didn't they put a bag in it? You know, they sent, like I say, I like this. Should have a bag. I would like one of those little adjustable things um, where you can turn it up, and I think they can still do that and keep the tilt on it. So what would I like to see? I'd like to see a carry bag for it, and not anything that's really cheap. You know, I mean, you could put it in a nice canvas bag, and that would be cool. And I'd like to see the adjustment wheel so that this part can move up and down. Now maybe it does it for stability reasons because it's very stable. And I'm still getting to the point about the stuff that I buy, my accessories. Would I go out and pay $95 for one of these? Not in an instant. I'd have to think about it. Do I think it's a bad price? No, not really. I'd be quicker at $75. Now, I'm not saying that the quality supports $75. I'm saying me personally, I would be quicker to spend $75 than $95. I probably have $75 in my little table here that I built, and it's all, you know, you guys have seen me have to move it and how it's warped because I didn't do the best job on it. But you will see me use this, and you know, my opinion on how much I would pay for it will probably change as I use it. But now let's go back to, is it worth $95? Well, you see me just take it out of the box. You see me remove the foam. It didn't have any tape on it. This is the first time I opened it. When I saw it, it's the same time that you guys saw it. So, yeah, I think it's worth it. Actually, you know, it's probably worth more than that. It probably is. Just from the few minutes that we've been sitting here talking and that I have been messing with it, I have no complaints about it, and I'm actually looking forward to getting to use it. So anyway, this is the Trakiom, whatever. Anyway, tripod shooting stand. Yeah, I'm hiding behind the gun. So there you go. It feels really good. It feels solid. I'm comfortable leaning on it. Like I say, even though you see a little give, once you put pressure on it, it becomes solid. And you can tighten it down. You can stop it from moving at all. And you don't really have to put any effort into stopping it. I mean, the turns on it stop the movement really quick. So, got your coupon, guys. I'm telling you, it ain't the superest heavy duty, but I don't think you'd ask for any more. I don't know what the weight limit is. Let me see if it's got that on here. All right, the device itself weighs 6.18 pounds. The adjustability is 24 inches to 42 and a half. It'll hold 39.68, so 40 pounds is what it'll hold, is what it's rated to hold. And it is aluminum alloy. The Trakiom Trakiom 360-degree adjustable shooting rest. It will move in any direction you want it. Well, I don't know if it'll can't. I mean, but you can't if you want to, but it'll hold it snug, I guarantee you that. It will adjust an angle. You can adjust it in angle with the shooting supports. It will spin 360 degrees if you want to. You can turn it. You can adjust for the cant with the legs if you really have to. It's worth it, guys. To be honest, I was a little bit leery of what it was gonna be. You know, the plastic on it even feels good. So I like it, and I plan on using it and plan on showing you guys what it'll do. What we'll do is we'll get one of the guns out. It may even be the Avenger. We'll set it up on the bipod and the bag or the foam block. We'll shoot a group with it. Then we'll move over to the shooting rest and we'll shoot another group. We'll see, is it worse or is it better? Does it help me out? Does it not? The one thing that it does do for me is it makes things portable. It makes it portable. So I don't have to go to Florida anymore and use my bipod and paper or whatever to try to level out my gun because, you know, just like sitting right here, my table's crooked. So sometimes I have this short and I have, you know, I have this sticking out that much, trying to level it up. I won't have to do that no more with this. So that means when I go back and shoot another competition that I'm not gonna have to worry about my table. What I'll do is I'll flip out the side of my, I'm not in the right chair, but I got a chair that flips up so I can put my pellets on it, the little side rest, got it from Harbor Freight. I can put my pellets on it. I can sit my tank on the ground, run the line up if I want to shoot tethered, or I can have this sitting right next to the table, have everything on the table but the gun. Pretty nice, guys. Just wanted to bring it to you. Again, there will be a code for 10% if you guys, 10% off if you guys want to get it. If you do want to get one and you go to Amazon, you get the free shipping. Again, I don't make anything off of it, but I did get a free shooting rest. This is actually the second company that reached out to me. The other, I'm still researching a little bit on. He sent me, it's a book. And he sent me a book to read and to show to you guys if you're interested. I think that's more for powder burners, but I figure if you're shooting air guns, somewhere along the lines you probably do have powder burners. So let me read that a little bit more, and I'll have to check back with him and see if I could just give you guys the book free. He says so. I'll post it in digital format, and you can just download it if you want it. Now, again, on Amazon, free shipping and 10% off. So what's that? You get about $9.50 off, so it's going to be roughly $85 if you want to get it. Plus, I don't know if your state makes you pay tax or whatever, but plus that. Anyway, guys, here it is. Let me know what you think. Just thought I'd bring it to you. They asked me to at least show it to you. I've done that. I think it's pretty good. And you know, if I don't like something, I usually tell you. No money for me, so no reason to lie. Anyway, guys, until next time, stay safe. Shoot straight. Oh, and I won't cut that out either, YouTube. Anyway, guys, have a good one, man. Enjoy your weekend.